O'Sullivan seeded second as world champion. 8 frames then to play this afternoon. This could be a real winter warmer for snooker fans.
Marcus played the best. He was very, I should say, very proficient last night. He was better than that with 3 back-to-back hundreds. Good red, but no obvious colour unless he wants to cut. Taking this on, but a little cut back can be missed.
No.
Many snooker fans will recall Selby's first ranking final, 2003.
Worked very hard, completely rebuilt his game.
60.
Came back a very different proposition. He was good then, but he's a winner now, a champion.
And certainly a final against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ooh, he's missed that one though. Just as things were looking good in this opening frame.
Yeah, missed it by a way, didn't he? The player you'll want to watch play. What a shot that is.
1.
Not on the colour.
RonnieOSullivan 1.
No disrespect on that shot. Got a bit lucky there. He lost control of the red.
Having watched him play other players, it wasn't just me he did it against. It wasn't just me he tried to tie up in knots. That's how he plays. I think it gave him a slightly different perspective on Mark Selby as a player. O'Sullivan dug in and got the win as Selby knocks that in, so the impasse is broken.
Here's the first time
Selby 1.
we've had to find out.
Foul, a miss.
This looks certain to hit, didn't it? It just catches the jaws. And doesn't.
Well, he was the first time. I think it was worth persisting with that, you know. I don't see why he had to go that route. The whole idea maybe was to unsettle, but he won't be unsettled by having the frame at his mercy.
Like you say, the first time he was just a centimetre away from hitting the red. So Selby's second, a normal final between two top players. There's a lot of history between them.
9.
That's not a good shot.
Seven.
Managed to get the other side. Side there on this shot. Anyway, well played.
25.
course, it was O'Sullivan he beat to win his first ranking title, 2008 Welsh Open. He came
33.
So it looks like first blood Selby. Seeing how the two players are approaching it, how they're feeling early on. Selby, you know, he missed that red early on, but ultimately...
Yeah, O'Sullivan pulling that red to the middle at pace and tried to develop the... Then, of course, with Selby rolling up behind the yellow...
50.
Carried on where he left off last.
Well,
Selby,
Will
50.
O'Sullivan...
One.
Well, he claims not to... Trying to get a bit of practice in. It is not the most tranquil place, the practice room.
8.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to book practice times. You'd be like...
It's a bit more chaotic than Glastonbury. When you get out there. Well, he wasn't just trying to pot some balls there, he's trying to get...
2.
It's not going to bother Selby.
Five.
I don't know what the record is for the amount of snookers.
Well, there are all sorts of stories, aren't there, from the old Norbreck days of people getting...
Selby, 9.
Just get themselves in order, but he's trying to get the snooker still.
Five. O'Sullivan, 5.
Well, this is what happened with O'Sullivan and Alain Robidoux. Robidoux needed a load of snookers on the pink, and O'Sullivan, when he had chances to pot it, didn't. So he just carried on for 10-15 minutes with nothing happening. But that ends it.
6.
Get the feeling Selby will pot the black as well, just to make his point. So 1 down, 16 to go. It's advantage mark Selby in succession. Of course, O'Sullivan at the World Championship went past Hendry's all-time record for ranking titles with 37.
always a slight concern where the red is going to go on that shot. Playing it with left-hand side, I think, to try and avoid the reds. It's a good shot. It's hard to play without any pace. If he's gone enough, he's very unlucky. Because it was a good shot.
Foul.
Did well.
1.
Well, I didn't really
Selby
expect
won.
him to miss that. He was up very quickly. Yeah, I think he knew.
1. Eight.
Well, a couple of reds at the bottom of the bunch, as you can see.
60.
It wasn't very straight to play that shot. There was a bit of angle on there. That's a nice split. He played it nicely. Didn't take any risks. He knew he'd be on that bottom red.
23. 24.
To get going today. And there's never been anyone more dangerous in this position. I basically had him in that match, but didn't beat him.
He's always been so good at recovering those shots, though. Little thin cut to the middle, difficult shots. Nice cannon, that's very well played.
48. 54.
Very true, Dave. I think what it is, he puts the groundwork in early in the frame to get. The question is just joining the dots. How he plays.
62.
So one more red.
$65.
Had the opening, didn't he? Potted the long red, missed the black.
72.
If you're doing it just to play the compliment or whatever you want to call it, that's a different story.
Result.
Home Nations events, you know, we talk about the capacity for shocks early on, and you do get quite a few, but look at the finals this season, the 3 finals. Judd Trump, Neil Robertson at the English Open.
One.
This is a brave shot. That's a terrific shot. So,
6. 14.
15.
22.
Tiny bit straight. Rather surprising, that enough.
Selby.
Caught these a bit thick. Gibble's not travelling as far as he hoped. Red's opened up more than he expected. Half. Oh, it's a disappointing miss, actually. It's the one way you invariably will leave the shot off.
Nine.
Yeah, he's got not a great deal of work to do here. I mean, everything's so...
$50.
It's not like boxing. You can't land a knockout blow early on and then get in front coming back tonight. And played on even with pink and black on.
Yeah, good point.
41.
Oh, in snookers.
Yeah, I've noticed now there's different grades, isn't there, of fake applause, as you know you're doing well. In a reduced capacity at the Masters in January at the Alexandra Palace. Obviously, we can't see into the future. We don't know the crowds and making the atmosphere.
$54.
Hit the safety shot too thick. The half chance that Sullivan got, he never got particularly close to. Yeah, so I think he just pushed it onto the ball. So I think he should he win today, which O'Sullivan these days always has been. But the way he plays at the moment.
Wherever it is, but certainly when it's in a final or whether it's at the Crucible, you know, a big occasion. Gone deep in quite a few other tournaments.
80.
So it's just enough on.
84. $89. $95.
This black for Mark Selby's 8th century of this Scottish Open. Nicely done. Clearance of 102. The chance was there, and he took it well. Strange thing about that last frame was that the first pot almost felt like frame ball. The way the reds were, you just expected either one of them to make the big break, and it was O'Sullivan who knocked the red in.
It's a good long pot, and not the worst kiss.
Four.
Attempt to nip the cue ball into the bunch here. That's a really good shot.
19.
Which he's doing very well.
27. $34. $13.
This is turning into a terrific game of snooker between these two. Sometimes matches don't live up to it, but this one is absolutely top class.
47.
He was always heading to that jaw, he wasn't sure, he smiled. This is a quality contribution from Selby, it really is, bearing in mind what he's been hit with this afternoon.
Yes, and the applause is because that was the ball.
Well, it started with a good long pot, and
71.
to the last frame.
To go out and find them.
Well, the red stays out, so the break end. I should say that the stats don't apply for the moments in the frames that were re-racked, so
No, always hitting the near jaw. Almost a free shot there. He seemed to think he had at that red, which. Well, I think he played that as if it was a shot to nothing.
One.
It was a nice touch. He was coming in towards that black.
RonnieOSullivan. 8.
Double kiss. Not good for Selby.
So he's been in for the second time in this
What?
frame, O'Sullivan.
Nine.
Deco to go.
$25.
Well,
Well, he's come round the back of the yellow as well.
33.
He's so in control of every facet of his game right now.
$37.
Mock Selby's made comebacks, many of them, including against this man, but
43. $54.
I just wonder if those two reds are planted to the left middle. I don't think. It's handy for O'Sullivan that is there. Just it means that that ball.
$62.
and let's not forget he broke down an 87 as well in the fifth frame. So it's not a century, but it's a good break of 69. He just cannot afford to offer up any sort of chance. There was a double kiss in that last frame that left an opening. O'Sullivan made a 69 break from it. The thinnest of contacts. Well,
was a wonderful touch from O'Sullivan. It's very, very close. Well, this is
O'Sullivan strong on long potting, 8 out of 10, effectively. But that's a terrific one from Selby, a very timely one as well from the world number one.
So this is where the comeback begins.
7.
For some reason it can just make the
There's only one
50.
frame in the whole match where, so whoever's won the frames has dominated them completely. Selby hoping that pattern can continue here.
$23. $31.
done well there.
47.
Just failed to match O'Sullivan with his amazing scoring power, which, as I said before, is just want to see this match go on forever. It's terrific. Great standard.
Sixth.
Well, obviously not in the end, is what he felt, and that's fine.
So it looks like the pattern's continuing. O'Sullivan has not scored
68.
in this frame. It's been won. And O'Sullivan knows only too well how Mark Selby often comes alive on the brink of defeat.
$72.
Got to hand it to Selby, though. Not this man, though. He's missed that black, which is a surprise. But takes out frame 9. O'Sullivan leads in Belfast 5-4.
He may well shake his head slightly, but he's not badly on the blue. Not bad. Slightly overhit, I suppose. Didn't look comfortable, did it, at any point?
Yeah.
Now he's
7.
That looks perfect. Oh, lucky Kewell just slithered off the side of the bunch there.
Mark Selby, 11. One.
Certainly played it well. Wow.
One.
Very sweetly struck, though. It'd be tough to win the frame here, but you wouldn't put it beyond him the way that he's such a creative player.
Thirteen.
Few oohs and
70.
ahs. Such hard work, this break.
23.
Oh, this has gone miles too far. Terrific. That really is a special shot. He didn't want the break to end. He had a safety shot on.
26.
And after all that, he misses that blue.
Slight deceleration.
RonnieOSullivan.
That's a clever shot because
One.
he feels that the pink can be played directly off the red here. O'Sullivan will be pretty disappointed, more than.
$50.
Takes some doing that cannon. I think he played the cannon, but it'd take really, really difficult shot.
Mark Selby.
Well, by his
21.
high standards.
He got so close to it, he needs some help with the blue.
I think he played it pretty well, O'Sullivan there.
Well, we've had a lot of breaks today, but this close frame now. Great touch. Yeah, it's been quick, as you can see.
Well, I'm not sure Ronnie would have turned that one down, but I understand that he felt that one mistake could have been end of match. Well, the off might not be the worst thing.
Foul. One.
Very cleanly done. Brown and the green up the table as they are.
$30.
So this
70.
blue then, and it looks like we're going all the way to one more frame. But he's done it. O'Sullivan is...
Well, it should be pretty...
Oh, he did. It's not in.
$7.
But obviously also what's made the difference is just Selby.
$22. $46.
Wow. That... Well, is O'Sullivan still geared up?
1.
Earlier this afternoon, got himself the advantage in the decider, but he's now back in his seat.
$7.
Played it really well. Well, it's been a great match, this, isn't it? But Selby got in first.
23. $31.
There's a loud noise there in the arena. It didn't.
Wow, that was... He was trying to make an angle there that just did not exist.
One.
Yeah, you
that-
heard someone.
This is not nice to hit.
Foul and a miss.
I'm not sure it's on.
Foul and a miss.
I think... Wow, that was tight. Oh, all you can say is he seems to have the line. Is it a free ball?
Selby, 4.
It's close to the pocket. Oh my word, it's gone. Yeah, he needed that. Well.
Wow, this is a masterful shot. This really is. He just doesn't want to rush into any shots.
To clinch the most thrilling victory imaginable.
Well,
Pink and black to reach the final.
90.
it's a brave way of playing it under pressure.
A truly unbelievable